Hey, this is Corey Clement of the Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl champions, and you're watching MUT Force with director and Trumpetmonkey. Stay frosty and fly, Eagles, fly.
What's up, guys? It's the director and the newly Twitch partner, Trumpetmonkey. Trumpetmonkey, congratulations! Finally, the hard work and the grind has paid off. We got another Twitch partner in the house. Let me take the opportunity to say this. Not a lot of guys who aren't like uber duper competitive Madden players get the honor and privilege and the hard work and reward of becoming a Twitch partner. How do you feel right now? What's the next move for Trumpetmonkey?
The next move is Trumpetmonkey fathead wall arts in every single living room in the world. I think we take it one step further and say I'm not really very good at Madden. I don't know a lot about Madden. Okay, that's a lie. I'm a nerd about Madden, but I'm not very good. You're not tuning into the Trumpetmonkey show for look at the great gameplay. Look at Monkey. I mean, you're tuning in for 3 seconds of head-to-head lag and short shorts. Short shorts. And that's really it. So, but thank you. And the outpour of support and love on the onlines was amazing.
It seemed like yesterday on Twitter it was Happy Trumpetmonkey Day.
It was. I mean, I would be in support of a national holiday around the globe where everybody gets a free Xbox no matter where you are in the world and a nice TV to play it on and some short shorts and a Raiders jersey and just hangs out with their friends and plays the Mads.
November 30th, put it in your calendars, National Trumpetmonkey Day. Get your short shorts, get your fat heads ready, because it's time to celebrate. All right, Trumpetmonkey, we got a lot to go over today.
We do have a lot to go over.
We got some football outsiders, and we got a little bit of predictions coming up here. So why don't you tell us, Trumpetmonkey, what do we have today to look forward to on this episode of MUT Force?
Tonight on MUT Force with director and Trumpetmonkey. Trumpetmonkey is a Twitch partner. Yay! We break down all of the weekly content. Football outsiders are coming, and we make our motivators surmising.
All right, Trumpetmonkey, a lot to celebrate this week.
It's
Lots
December.
Of cool stuff.
It's officially December.
Oh my God.
10 a.m. Santa's coming to town.
This year has flown by so quickly, and this year's MUT content has been absolutely insane, guys. Cheers!
Oh my God.
More cheers to EA, bros.
Oh,
I'm super
cheers.
happy with the content as
Cheers,
of late.
yeah. Cheers, big ears. Look at I'm doing a cheers with my Goonies Never Say Die mug right there.
I want it.
Goonies Never Say Die. Oh my God. The Blitz promo, the Never Sleep promo, the new content every 4 hours promo was exhausting. I can't believe I still managed to I got another 17 wins in Weekend League. I don't know how.
You're an animal, Trumpetmonkey.
I don't know how we did. I was exhausted. Wow. And then the solo blitzes they were bringing out every day. It was crazy. And training points is crazy. We don't normally talk about the previous week's content, but Primetime, 17,000 training points to build if you don't have the card. The card went down to 650,000. I mean, what a promo. It's been crazy. And now it's December, and we have freaking oh my God, dude. We have the Ultimate Freeze around the corner. We've got the next
the best promo of the year is just around the corner. So you guys think that we just got done with some of the best content we're going to see this year? Give it a couple of weeks. We're going to see something even crazier, because the Christmas promo is when the EA rolls out the red carpet and really throws some really good cards down on the field. So, Trumpetmonkey, before we get into this week's content, let's throw it back a little bit to some of our viewers with this week's top 3 plays of the week. Hey, go ahead.
So this is from BMAC, and this is an interesting one. I'm gonna put this in the what the hell, the what the frick, what is going on here? BMAC's on defense, championship game, pass up, tipped, and then caught by the opposition wide receiver, and then it's a touchdown. Ouch.
That's ridiculous. BMAC.
Ouch.
My friend, Amazing clip of the week. You were bailed out, my friend. You were bailed out. That was ridiculous, though. GG on the... But he had the awareness to go up and get it. And then he had the awareness to dodge the defender on the way there.
Director, BMAC was on defense.
Oh. BMAC rip. BMAC rip. And to your opponent, everything I just said, my boy. That is ridiculous. And in your championship game, too. Does that absolutely reflect Madden for this year sometimes in gameplay? Maybe. Just maybe.
Well, I tell you what, at least he still had the lead. And you had a chance to make a tackle and stop it there, which is more than some people get. But unlucky, but one of those hilarious plays. I'm personally a massive fan of crazy we're going to get some comments about this. Crazy ball physics. There we go. I said it. In the game. There we go. And next one from Z-Mower, who has an all Ravens theme team. Ignore the uniforms because he's playing duos. It's an all Ravens theme team. Lamar Jackson, you're about to see some pretty special moves right here.
And Lamar Jackson, last time I checked, you can get him up to 96 speed on a Ravens theme team.
Wow. Here he goes. Watch it. Squads duos, which was big this week. They had the special event where you could win a Legend Fantasy Pack. Juke's right.
Oh, my God.
Juke's left. Cuts, and he's in. On the D for Oakland. Boom.
There you go. That Lamar Jackson, man. At first, I thought it was Marcus Mariota with the 8.
Yeah.
But you come in with Lamar Jackson. That dude is fast. Faster than any running back I've seen in the game so far. I'm more worried about trying to stop him on the ground than I am maybe even an LT.
I love this clip, man. This is exactly why you get him, why you sprinkle in. We said this as well. Like, you run a couple of read options with him a game. Keep the defense honest like crap. And, wow.
I'll tell you what, Trumpetmonkey, if it could fool me, it might fool other people online. So if you guys run a lot of Titan stuff and you got yourself a Marcus Mariota under center, swap him out with Lamar Jackson. No one will be the wiser and just take off with them. See what happens on that play. That's ridiculous, man. GG on that play, dude. We have one more coming in. Got one more coming in
from Eric. There was scroll past up a bit. Eric Keller. Here we go. 99 speed Tyreek Hill punt return. This is going to be gnarly.
This is the brand new Tyreek Hill in action, guys.
Oh my God. This is the hottest video on YouTube right now. The Lions roar. Rah. Here we go. Hill, he's cutting it right. Oh, he's turning all the way around, running backwards 15 yards, spin. More squads. Oh, another spin in, a spin out. 3 spins, 4 spins. It gone.
You know what that reminds me of, Trumpetmonkey? Reminds me of another man that also goes by the name of Tariq. Tariq Cohen, earlier in the year, had a very similar play where he ran the opposite way, like halfway across the field, turns around and puts on a show for a touchdown as well. That Tyreek is ridiculous, guys. Tyreek Hill, make sure he's on your team, guys. And one thing me and Trumpetmonkey were talking about off stream was the fact that you can do things with training points. Now, Deion Sanders, ridiculously expensive, but you know who's not ridiculously expensive? Tyreek Hill. Especially if you went through on the Blitz promo and picked up a ton of training points. Go ahead and sell the one you have. Use training points to get Tyreek up because you're going to keep that guy on your team for the rest of the year.
Yeah, definitely. Eric, kiss your grandmother, Eric. Great work, mate.
Good stuff, my man. Okay, dudes, we're going to roll into our weekly content for this week. We've also got some football outsiders to take a look at today. So, Monkey, what do you say? Let's get into this week's weekly content segment. All right, Trumpetmonkey. Let's start off this week with a little bit of news. We're taking a look here at Tremaine Johnson. He's a veteran. But on Madden Daily Drops this morning, they did give us some news about the future of this program, at least for this season.
Yes, that's correct, guys. So this will be the final, this that we're looking at right here was the final batch for this season. That's until the 14th of December that we know for veterans, flashbacks, and heavyweights. We don't know what they've done with it completely. They weren't specific, but that is why we're going to be talking motivators, which everybody, including ourselves, is predicting might fill the gap over the next 2 weeks. But this is the last batch of veterans, heavyweights, and flashbacks. I'm a little sad. I think they've added like just some really good just variety and depth through the entire promo over what, like 15 weeks or something?
It's been a while since the launch of the game. We've seen 3 new cards every single week. So I'm not thinking that we're going to have a void of cards. Like, I'm pretty sure they're just making room for something else. So these will make a return most likely next season. If not, I think there's something coming up. And I was lurking in Buffalo K stream this morning. They think Motivator Mondays might be filling that gap here pretty soon.
Ooh, Motivator Mondays.
Just rolls off sponsored by might as well throw it in just because it sounds good. Tremaine Johnson being the first card we got here. Tremaine Johnson, veteran. Another Jet player. Guys, the Jets actually looking pretty good. If you guys haven't taken a look at Gut Fox's ranked theme teams video, check it out. The Jets are going to be a lot higher than you think on that list.
Check it out. This is not a fantastic corner, but also not a terrible one. What this is, okay, it absolutely you're going to want Coach Madden in your team, and hopefully you could put Sprinter on this guy to get him up to at least 89 speed. If you're running a Jets team, you're sitting pretty because he goes over 90 speed, which is kind of my cutoff. But good coverage stats and also a big corner. That's what I like about this. 6'2" is nice.
That's pretty good.
So, I don't mind at all for just dirt cheap, man. $100K for a 90 overall corner. That's pretty solid, man.
But you're definitely going to want to make sure he's got some sort of speed boost and get him up to at least 90. He's going to be very easy to get to the zone and the man threshold, but the speed is most important to upgrade on this card. All right, next up, we got DJ Swearinger, safety for the Texans. As far as I know, Ed Reed was a Texan in his career too, so I don't know if this guy has much of a place on anyone's squad unless you're running a Texans theme team and you can put him in the nickel or something like that. 198K. What do you see in this guy, Trumpet Monkey?
Okay, what I see in this dude, again, the speed is kind of lacking a little bit, but what I absolutely see in this dude right here is budget training points as well.
Ooh.
This guy right here is selling for around, we just checked actually pre-recording of the show, 195K will get you 4,500 training points. That's good value right there, boys and girls. That's fantastic value, in fact. That's really, really good value at the moment. So check him out, though. Yeah, look, he's actually got great coverage stats. It's that speed that is critical for me. He's not knocking Derwin James off of any purchase right now, but I kind of dig it. And again, decent height, I guess, as well.
He's 5'10", could be better.
Terrible.
But it's definitely a little bit taller than the Honey Badger. But again, for Texans themed teams, possibly the one thing that really stands out on this guy that I really do like is the hit power at 93. Just get his speed up a little bit. This guy will be pretty dominant. But again, it's kind of situational.
It bears mentioning as well that 64 block shed is not terrible for a corner. For a DB of any description.
That's
this
true
year as well. It's not terrible. So
there you go.
See, a couple of solid cards. Again, no one's necessarily 100% writing home about them, but they're okay.
They're not bad. Well, let's go up to this. The guy, Marshall Yanda. A lot of guys excited about this guy because he does have a Team Diamonds card that you can throw into his upgrade. That adds a lot more chems to your team. Marshall Yanda, very solid right guard. I do have some stuff to say about this guy, but Trump Monkey, first, break down the stats for us. What are we looking at here with the Marshall Yanda?
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, this is not supposed to be a fantastic kind of aggressive run blocking card. But as you can see there, the run block and the run block power and the run block finesse are really good, as are the passing chems. It's just that impact block and that lead block that aren't fantastic. But if you were to power him up and you go Coach Madden, he's hitting 62 speed on such a big boy. I like it. I personally, I stuck with Scurf for now. Scurf. I stuck with him because it was basically like for like, in my opinion. If you've got Scurf, you're okay with Yanda. If you really have the coin and you want to do the power up and get the diamond and the extra chems, then by all means, go and get yourself a Yanda. He's a solid card. He always performs well, in my humble opinion. Not crazily well. I prefer a kind of Kyle Long and a Scurf kind of guys, faster guys. But he was everyone loved this card. So this was the big winner from the Monday batch.
Yeah, he's a great card. But what I was looking at this morning, I actually specifically this morning was upgrading my guards. The one number that really knocked this card down for me was the right here. Or sorry, right here, the lead block.
Lead block, yeah.
Lead block at 70
lead the way on him.
is kind of really bad, especially if you like to run the ball a lot. He has really good stats everywhere else for running the ball, but this right here is really important, especially if you're going in with a halfback wham, if you're going in with an outside play. You really want this to be a lot higher. Okay, so a little bit of advice from the director here. I went and picked up this guy for 130,000 coins, I think. Really solid player, especially if you like to run the ball, which, guys, right now, EA said that the run was nerfed a little bit. It hasn't really been. I'm sure you've noticed too, Trumpetmonkey, going online. It's still really hard to stop the run.
Yeah.
If you've got a nice combo of guys that have lead the way on them and have decent speed. Take a look at this Kyle Long, okay? This Kyle Long clocking in at 71 speed is going to get the job done with lead the way.
Nice. Very nice. Bloody nice.
So that would be my recommendation. Go after a Kyle Long rather than maybe spending the coins into Marshall Yonda. Again, Yonda's great, but running is really important, Madden, right now.
Yes, sir.
All right, my dudes. Marshall Yonda. Let's move on to Team of the Week. 92 overall, Matthew Judon.
Oh, this card is painful for me to look at. It's painful because he literally got 3 sacks in a row in real life, including a strip sack that was recovered by T. Sizzle Suggs and taken to the house against the Raiders. Ended the game, basically.
Yeah.
Ravens team, rejoice. But look, he deserved the card. Don't get me wrong. Like, that was a Team of the Week performance. Interesting, though, because there were some godly performances in Team of the Week. And this, for me, this should have been Amari Cooper. So that's the only thing I have.
You know what, Trumpetmonkey? If they could switch the Amari Cooper overall with the Judon overall, I think I would have been okay with this card. But this card already does have the rising star. That's right. So that's probably why they put him at this position.
Their hands are tied a little bit. I think Amari Cooper keeps bowling as well, which he has been.
He'll get a card. He'll get a card.
Cowboys beat the Saints again, and Amari Cooper was like important, a pivotal part of that game, even though he lost a fumble. I think we could see a nice Amari Cooper coming with the Christmas promo because he's due a nod. He really is. But we did. We're not going to be looking at the Amari Cooper guys, but it's a nice card. I know. Like Cowboys theme teams, they have that Amari Cooper going up to 95 speed, which is crazy. The Raiders theme team, I got him up to 92. And yeah, it's good, man. He's a nice card. So, but yeah, this is a good card right here. Like, really good power move. Like solid card, man. I think there are better left outside linebackers in the game, is my humble opinion. But we're happy for Ravens fans.
And I'll say this. We're going to talk about the Eagles situation here in just a little bit, too, as far as left outside linebacker is concerned. But when you've got like a 4-3, or I'm sorry, a 3-4 scheme, guys like this are invaluable to a theme team. 81 speed's okay for a rushing outside linebacker, and then the 92 power move, then the 87 finesse move, pretty dang nice as well. So in certain situations, this guy could be godly. Next up, we got a Kirk Cousins 92 overall quarterback. This is a useless card in my opinion.
Oh, wow, not sugarcoating it, Captain James T. Kirk. Okay, let's look at the positives. First and foremost, he does reach all of the passing thresholds.
Yes.
But this is something I've gone on about before. Like, that throw power is, in my opinion, the most important stat on a quarterback. Because the thresholds lie. They do. Like, you're going to miss deep passes. You're going to make some deep passes with Lamar Jackson with like 75 deep accuracy, and then you're going to miss them with 99 deep accuracy on Dan Marino, who's coming out. We're going to talk about later, but that is the problem with this here card, is that throw power. Even with Madden and Coach Madden and Go Deep, he's only hitting 94. It means you have to put Vikings pass offense on him, and he's still, even if you max them all out, would only get to 97. So, and that, trust me, that's a lot of training points and a lot of slots that you might be using for other chems. And it's not great. 96 actually, because you have Madden in there. Look, it's a nice card for the Vikes. He deserved it without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear that the guys, the EA team, have a really good plan on the players that they've designated. We're releasing these guys and that are set in stone already. And therefore, like, I understand they have a challenge with the Team of the Week as well. They are continuing to drop the ball just a little bit on Team of the Week.
Yeah, I have to agree.
If I'm a Vikings and a Ravens fan, I'm not saying that. I'm happy. You get my meaning? But
well,
for everybody
the biggest
else,
reason I think this is probably not going to be a card to use all year, even if you are a Vikings fan, is because there's a way better quarterback option for the Vikings, being
Randall Cunningham
and Donovan McNabb.
Oh, McNabb, of course. What's wrong with me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Randall Cunningham isn't in the game yet. I should remind everybody, but he's on his way.
He's on his way, yeah. So I'm thinking,
yeah, man.
and we might even get like a Brett Favre later on in the year. So you guys have options at quarterback, and I don't think Kirk Cousins is going to be your top option for the rest of the year.
But you get the feeling Kirk's going to get that power-up card, and then he also becomes a nice Redskins option. So look, man, like it's. But then you got McNabb as a Redskin as well. And listen, poor Kirk is getting beaten up by McNabb. Hey guys, I'm going to be your quarterback on your team. Donovan's like, the what? What you say? It's like
That's what I was going to say. I was like, well, maybe on a Redskins, but no, Donovan McNabb is going to be the guy. So McNabb's pooping on the Kirk Cousins party.
We just get listen, can we just beam Captain Kirk out of there?
So Captain Kirk Cousins not really doing the job. Let's move on over to the master, Malcolm Jenkins. Bros, if you're an Eagles fan and you're not running an Eagles themed team this year, get on it, man, because you guys have some ridiculous talent on both offense and defense. This is a good card, man. This is a really good card. Take a look at 500K. He's going to be a little steep. But this is this is a mean card right here, Trumpetmonkey.
It is, man. It's crazy. Keppy's running him, honorary member of MUT Force. Kep, Captain America. And look, the play rec and the man and the zone coverage are going like up crazily when you max out lockdown. And when you have some Eagles defensive chems and you have this card powered up, it's just crazy. Ridiculous. So it's a really good card. Amos is still
the king,
the best strong safety, and this for me though would be tied with Derwin James.
Yeah, this is one card that you're gonna ask yourself: is Derwin my starter for the rest of the year? Not for the director. The director is locked and loaded with Derwin until he gets another upgrade. But this guy, he looks really good, guy. Malcolm Jenkins, not a bad option here, especially if you're running. And one stat I really like on this guy, and I've noticed when I played up against him, this 85 catch stat is pretty nice. You add that up with the 99 zone, the 85 catch.
This just in, director. Philly fans, Eagles fans are rioting in the streets. They are tipping cars, chanting for the death of Derwin James. It is absolute mayhem in downtown Philadelphia. Malcolm Jenkins for president. I see one sign being held up there. Oh, my word. Oh, the humanity.
I don't like that at all, Trumpetmonkey. Yeah, we're going to have to fight the forces of the Eagles fans. All Chargers fans in the nation, assemble. It is time to go to war. Stand together, men. Hello? Guys? Is there not any more Chargers fans in the world? Ah! All right, I was kind of hoping more guys would show up. All right, dudes, looks like Chargers fans are out of luck here. But this is a nice card. Malcolm Jenkins.
Hey, director. Maybe they're all stuck in traffic back in San Diego, eh?
Nobody wants to take the 2-hour commute, guys. Nobody likes that. You ever been in California traffic, Trumpetmonkey? Remember that? Never been in California traffic? Nobody. That's why everyone's pissed that they moved to LA. Next up, we've got Fabian Moreo. Is that how you say it? Fabian Moreo? 83 overall corner for the Redskins.
The island of Dr. Moreau.
Okay.
I need a cornerback with the body of a linebacker and the hit power of a defensive tackle.
Now, everybody, I need you to buckle up your seatbelts because we're getting ready to go on a director rant. Okay, I'll make it short and sweet. I talked about this last week on Twitter and stuff like that. There has to be a change with the Rising Stars program, and this is like 15-20% director wants a Chargers Rising Star, and 80%. I think everybody needs a Rising Star as far as teams go. Okay, so we take a look at this guy. We got another Redskin. Does this make 3 Redskins for Rising Star? I think it does.
I believe so.
So
I do. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they're doing this. I feel like the Rising Star department in EA is like
vacant.
There's
one guy left at the office.
I don't know what's happening. We need another Rising Star. Let's just make another Redskin. I don't understand who is deciding this. It's like there's so many worthy players. This is not one of the guys who jumps to mind. There are other bigger names out there.
Yeah, not just the name factors. Well, not just the team factor, but the name factor as well. I'm going to show you guys something right here, okay? When you're taking a look at Rising Stars, they can become invaluable for a team like a Chargers theme team I've got set up right here, okay? So we got a Chargers theme team. look at the chems. We're like 1 or 2 away from hitting a lot of thresholds here. Yeah. The Redskins theme team right now is probably going to be locked and loaded with like 3 or 4 maxed out chems. Crazy. That's great. I'm happy for Redskins fans. That's great. But there's like a third of the NFL teams right now that don't have a rising star. Not even 1, be it 3. And I really think it needs to be evened out because theme teams over the last month have grown exponentially in popularity. People need that boost.
The only rationale I can make, but I can't even make it because they were leading the division until like a week ago, is that they're like the playoff promo will come, and that will really stack any team that makes the playoffs with a whole horde of new nice cards. And the Redskins aren't going to make the playoffs. I can't even make that because they were leading the division. But yeah, it's listen, I hope you're listening. We know some people in EA. I'm sorry we said the department was drunk, but they're acting like it. They're acting drunk, okay? It might be Russians, okay? We don't know, but it needs to be fixed, okay? Get it fixed.
Yeah. Just as an example, guys, really quick, too. I wasn't planning on showing this, but I did go through and show all of the teams in a recent tweet here. Here it is. It's the Spread the Love tweet. Here are the teams without rising stars. We do not have Bills, Panthers, Bengals, Lions, Packers, Chargers, Patriots, Giants, Raiders, or 49ers.
Why not?
We need to rally and get some more rising stars. Because, again, guys, this promo was kind of not so great earlier, but right now it's invaluable, especially to theme teams. Can you imagine, Trumpetmonkey, what you could do with a Raiders rising star on either side of the ball?
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. I could do so many things. I could finally build that patio that I've been talking about. That treehouse.
All right. So the director's rant is over. Just get every team a rising star. Let's take a look at this guy.
Up here. It's a nice card. 92 really speed is crazy. He's going to have 96 speed, 97. I think you can probably put a sprinter on him if you're going completely Redskins theme team. Really good coverage stats as well. The zone especially, you can get up there to 90.
Yeah, the zone's good. The man is kind of lacking, but the zone is really what you're going to be paying up for.
Speed is what you want, man. Yeah. It's crazy, right? Look, it's a solid card. And look, the rising star cards themselves are getting really good. So yeah. I love it, but I agree. Spread the love.
Spread the love. Okay, speaking of spreading the love, Austin Blythe, another Ram. I think it's only 2 for the Rams, but still a second card for the Rams. He's got Cooper Kupp as well. I think the Rams. So Blythe, other than being a duplicate team card, I love this one. You want backups for right guards and any tackle or guard or center position, period. There's a really good depth. You want depth this year. You know, guys get tired. They come in, they substitute. If you got a guy that's giving you 6 extra chems and has decent stats as well, this is a great position for rising stars.
It is. The only problem with this dude right here is, like, as a starter, you can't really play this guy, in my humble opinion. Simply, like, okay, the stats aren't terrible, but that 58 speed ain't going to get it done. I'm going for a Larry Allen over this guy if I'm going purely for, like, a big, immobile, non-mobile guard, then I'm going for Larry Allen, not this dude. Yeah. But you're right. I mean, look, I'm happy for the Rams theme team, and I'm happy for a position that basically allows you as well to get a whole bunch of extra chems. It's a pretty good point. I got a hot tip while we're on that, guys. A lot of cards recently have been now powered up to 93 or above, and this happened to me, Trumpetmonkey. So don't let it happen to you. Make sure you go in and look at those power-up cards and ensure that you've got the ×3 chems on them now. Because everyone's kind of going in pre-93. They're going, oh, okay, this is a ×2 chem on this guy, and forgetting that they can get one extra chem out of that particular card.
Yep.
It put me over the top to be able to get Play Fake maxed out with Go Deep without having to spend a penny, just some training points.
There you go.
It was amazing. So check it out, guys. Don't do what the monkey did, which is be an absent-minded monkey. Be a smart monkey.
And that is why you pick up a rising star. All right, we're going to move on to the primetime performers for this week. Again, a little confused on this one. I like the card, and I like the player Jordan Howard. This card can be wildly good because of how high the trucking is. He's got 94 trucking stock. Really good card. The one complaint I've got as a director is that we just got another Bear halfback 94 over in Walter Payton. And Walter Payton, I think, blows this card out of the water.
Yeah. You're dead right. And why is any Bears fan going to want this card over Sweetness, the greatest?
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe you back
time.
him up, but that's like a 600,000 coin backup halfback, where
That's
I would
crazy.
rather have Tariq Cohen with the speed, crazy speed, than Jordan Howard.
I think, like, occasionally, I think planning the drops of these cards is difficult. It really, really is. It's got to be difficult. It's a huge task. And occasionally they're gonna drop the ball a little bit. We gotta acknowledge that. Okay, that's okay. That said, let's decide to focus on the positives of this one, which is it is a nice card. It is a nice card. Can I just check? Does he have the power up? Does he have the power up there? I believe he did, right?
Or he does. Yes, he does.
So, I mean, that's like pretty clutch right there, man. You know, you're throwing Sprinter, you got Madden on him, you got the power up, and then whammo, he's 94 speed. If you're running the Bears theme, wow, 97 speed.
Yeah.
It's pretty just insane-o right there. It's a nice card. I watch the gut play with him a little bit as well. You're not getting the types of animations that you would hope from this card. This guy looks like nearly like a beast mode kind of card.
That's what I was going to say.
You're not quite getting those animations, though, and that's all down to that MUT Force factor that we always talk about, the X factor, what's in the code, what's in the card, whereas David Johnson seems to be able to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Howard cards don't. Zeke cards seem to be able to do everything. Todd Gurley cards, Bo Jackson's, but the Bears card can't. So it's an interesting one. Look, I'm happy for the Bears fans who are happy. That's kind of about it.
Yeah, and if you guys are wondering what a 99 trucking back looks like with decent speed, again, go check out Gut Fox's video. Again, the trucking animations don't hit as often as you'd like, but maybe there's a way to scheme around it. But there it is, Jordan Howard. Next up, we've got Casey Hayward in a Packers uniform, which the director doesn't love. But you know what? We got an upgrade to Casey coming soon to the Chargers theme team, which is pretty nice. Now, guys, don't underestimate Casey Hayward. A lot of you guys who used him for the Ultimate Kickoff promo saw the glitchiness of Casey Hayward. The guy is a pick machine. 90 speed stock is pretty good for this card, but let's be honest, you're going to want to upgrade this guy. Upgraded, 97 zone, 95 man, 95 press is ridiculous.
Amazing.
And just to show off a little bit, on the Chargers theme team, the bro's going to be at 96 speed at cornerback, Casey Hayward.
Dude, that's crazy, man. Like, and listen, the Hayward Ultimate Kickoff card, even with the slow speed, was making like crazy glitchy reactions to the ball. There's something in the code on this kid right here, man. And like I said, you powering him up, you got 91 speed stock, you got Madden, that's 92. You put Sprinter on him, that's 93. Even if you're not running a Chargers theme team, that 93 speed at corner is really, really good. And the 99 zone instantly and 98 man. And like if you get like maybe a Chargers or a Packers passing D, wait for the next Madden in 2 weeks, you'll be able to get him up to 99 man, 99 zone. It's a nice card. My only hit on this card is it's a labor of love.
It really is.
The average player is not going out to get this dude.
Which blows my mind because he's been like 1.1 million all week long. Who's paying 1.1 million for Casey Hayward that's not the director with the Chargers theme team? Kind of ridiculous. The Packers theme teams are really nice too, so maybe that's where people were breaking the bank for him. But this card, really nice. Worth 1 million coins, not in a long shot. Wait for the training points.
See the training point option, okay, and just to go back to Primetime as an example, okay, guys, the Blitz Primetime ended up leveling out at 650,000. You had to have bought his legend card as well, though. There's no way around that if you want to power him up, which was also around 500,000. You might have got a snipe, you might have got lucky. Like let's call it 1.1 million just to be generous to get that Primetime card all the way up there, or we got lucky with some training points during the Blitz promo and exploiting a few dips in the market there. Ultimately, all told, I probably built my Primetime for 550,000 coins. So I saved 100K by doing the training point option. Guys, wait for the Christmas promo. Wait for another huge, crazy dip in the market, and then have a look at this Casey Hayward. Because if you can then have Primetime and Casey Hayward cheap enough, but with 99 zone, 99 man in your team and your 2 lockdown corners, you're probably set until like April. Like seriously, it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great.
One more tip for Casey Hayward too. I think you can upgrade him to 92 overall just with training points before you add the 94 on there. And on my Chargers theme team, he's got like 92 or 93 speed. So just keep that in mind. You can go one step underneath and save a bunch of coin there. But there you go, Casey Hayward, excellent card, not worth the price. All right, John Monkey. One benefit of being a little late today on the show is that we do have insight on all of the legends, including the limited, legends. Which the limited is pretty big news. But let's get into the normal legends here first. Jerome the Bus Bettis coming in for the Steelers. And the Steelers theme teams, guys, all of a sudden, no one cares about Bell. No one cares about James Conner. You're going to want Jerome Bettis on your team. Take a look at this Trumpet Monkey.
Oh, dude, this is a nice card, man. I'm sorry. It's really, really nice. I love it. If you're getting him, you got to power him up. You got to throw a sprinter on him. You got to have Madden. You basically got to get him to 92 speed at least. And then he's a freaking animal, man. Look at the 99 goal line. Holy crap. I love it. I like this card so much that I might like do the solo, get his power up card, and just take him to like a 91 just with training points and have some fun with it on the cheap, because like I would love to be able to bring him in as a 1-2 punch, you know? I really love that idea. He's a really cool, like a great character in real life NFL folklore as well, man. Legend and lore in Canton. And I love it, man. I hope Gutfox is going to be using him tonight. I'm going to be tuning in to watch.
He will.
Really, really cool card, man. And one hope I haven't played the solo yet. Please, I hope to God, his character model in last year's game looked like Jerome Bettis on like the Subway diet or something. I don't understand.
Make him huge.
He looked like 180 pounds soaking wet. Look at this dude. His frame in real life, guys.
Massive.
He is a giant human being with a big belly on him. I need to see that in the game. This needs to look like an offensive lineman, a guard running with the ball every time he gets it. Please don't let us down. Fingers crossed.
In your stream this morning, Trumpet Monkey, I think someone came in and dropped some knowledge on us and where you can get this guy to. Somebody said they got him to 96 or 97 speed.
Jesus Christ. Well, let's do the math real quick. Power Up's 90 base, Coach Madden 91, Sprinter 92. Okay. Then you're talking Steelers plus 3 speed if you had all Steelers, so that's 95. If you had Sprinter maxed with 30
which
players,
I think he did.
Sprinter, wow, that's 96. That's 96 speed.
96 speed
with 99 truck.
That is ridiculous. Could be the best back in the game if you've got all the right chems on him, guys. Really ridiculous card, Jerome Bettis. I actually want to face up against someone that's got that kind of Jerome Bettis on their squad just to see.
In my team or against me, just to see the kind of animations and the player model if it's right this year. I want to see it. This is cool. This is people like they didn't love the legends today. I love a Jerome Bettis. I really do. So I think that's a cool legend.
All right, guys. Next up, we've got Chuck Bednarik. Chuck Bednarik of the Eagles coming in at left outside linebacker.
Concrete Charlie. So like this is going to be a guy. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I knew who he was either.
Yeah.
But this is a legend of the game. He played both ways. He played center every snap and linebacker every snap in the 50s. He was a #1 draft pick overall.
That explains it. Okay, let's see if we can go up to his upgrades here. I noticed he had a lot of really good blocking stats here. I was like, what? In the 91 run block power? If this guy doesn't get an out of position card, I'm going to be disappointed. That is ridiculous chems for an outside linebacker.
Card. He needs an OOP card, but guys, don't forget, you can sub in middle linebackers, though. You can sub in middle linebackers on offense, right? But he's an outside linebacker, which is a bit of a bummer. That would have been really, really dope. Oh, my God. Let's hope he gets the card.
Kind of a ridiculous card here. Now, again, as far as like stock stats go on this guy, it's a little underwhelming if you're not a huge fan of the card or a huge like Eagles fan with a theme team. The speed is a little low. I do like the power and finesse. No, not even that. The power move, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of an odd card. He just seems like he should be an offensive lineman.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here, if you scroll down to the stats again there, just for a sec, Director, the thing you got to keep in mind is like Guru said this on the stream as well. So if you put like a pass rush on him, you're going to be getting him to 90 power move. You're going to be powering him up as well. You have to, and put Sprinter and Madden on him, and he's looking at 84 speed. If you got Sprinter times 2, 85, and then if you had All Eagles 88 speed, that's crazy. That's really good. It's the pursuit, it's the tackle, it's the awareness, the play rec. The fact that this guy could cover with 81 zone and have 90 power move, or he'd had 91 power move actually, and 86 finesse move powered up is pretty crazy. You know, like that, a card that can both like rush the edge and cover is rare. That's like really rare. Like that's Willie McGinnis, whose cards always play well. I think this is the first time this legend's been in the game. And look, man, I'm like happy for Kepi. Kepi was like stoked for this dude right here, man.
The Eagles like, needed a left outside linebacker too, right?
I thought they had Bradham, but I could be wrong.
Maybe.
No, but it's this guy is literally a freaking Swiss Army knife. That's what I love about it. Yeah. So I'm kind of happy.
And he's 6'3". That's pretty good height for outside linebacker.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like if I love Kevin Green, okay. Kevin Green couldn't cover a bed with sheets, okay. I love Ted Hendricks though. Ted Hendricks can do it all. This is like a slightly bigger, faster Ted Hendricks right here. And so I think he's kind of cool. I'd nearly kind of want him in the team if I could get him on the cheap. Look, let's have a live look into these prices here, guys. We're filming Saturday evening for the Europeans, Saturday afternoon for the Americans. It's not. Oh, that's a little pricey right there.
It is a little bit pricey.
He's been going for close to 400. I think maybe you could probably build him pretty cheap. Interesting one. Keep an eye on him. You never know, guys. Let's wait and see Kepi playing with him on his stream as well. Let's hear the reports. Hopefully Gutbox gives him a whirl. Could be really special because he's a Swiss Army knife.
I think I'm leaning on the side of really liking him solely because I love seeing new legends.
Yeah.
Really like seeing new legends. Keep that up. Even if they're a little underwhelming, I love seeing new legends in the game. Yeah. So I can't complain with that. There you guys. Chuck Bednarik added to the game. Now
Google this guy, guys. Did I say this? Google this dude. This guy's an American hero right here. Served in World War II.
Oh, there you go.
Played in the NFL, both sides of the ball. This American hero. This is someone your kids should know about. Look him up.
Now you're all obligated to add him to your teams. We did get a pretty sweet limited time card today, Trumpetmonkey.
Yeah.
Some people aren't going to be super stoked because pocket passers aren't as exciting. But there's a lot to look into with this card right here, Trumpetmonkey. Take a look.
Dan Marino. To look into. Dan Marino Limited. And the moment it was confirmed in the stream, I said, Hall of Fame cards. Boom. What this means is, guys, if you have his Hall of Fame 90 overall, you have to spend 4,000 training points and then add this card. And he's a 96 overall stock. But wait a week, you'll be able to build him all with training points. It's going to cost you 21,000 training points. But what it meant was every Hall of Fame player, there is more life. Every Hall of Fame card has more life coming. Rod Woodson.
I'm super excited to add Rod Woodson upgraded to the squad, guys. That's going to be really, really old. Because he's still starting on my team. And he's so good.
Starting on my team as well. He makes plays week in, week out in weekend league. He gets a couple of picks every weekend league. He swats some balls away. But look at enough about Rod Woodson, who's going to be coming, which is awesome. Look at these throwing stats, man.
He's the best pocket passer in the game, bar none.
Absolutely insane. Because you can actually get him, you can get him to 99 across on everything you're looking at here. So you would want to be powering him up. I personally think so. So like 99 throw power, done. 99 short accuracy. Okay, so he would, like Madden would get him up a little bit. 97 short accuracy. Then he'd probably have 96 medium, but where I'd go for is 99 on the deep. Hopefully that's a glitch, because that would be incredible. So if you're powering him up, guys, he's 95 throw accuracy deep stock, okay? Yeah. Coach Madden, +1, 96. go deep cam maxed out, 99 throw accuracy deep.
And let's be honest, Trumpetmonkey.
Amazing.
Like, if you're a pocket passer kind of guy, you can get this Dan Marino and want for no other quarterback for the rest of the year.
Pretty much.
Quite honest, because if you're hitting all of those thresholds with 99 throw power and deep and under pressure, let's even say,
pretty much,
this guy is one and done. You're set for the year. But you got to be a good pocket passer. A lot of guys, especially right now with the quarterback contain glitch or whatever, it just doesn't work as it used to. A lot of guys are going the route of mobile quarterbacks. But if you are the kind of guy that can win games with a pocket passer, there's nobody better in the game, and there'll probably not be a better name in the game for that play style. This guy is absolutely off the charts amazing.
I got to tell you, like this card right here, in my humble opinion, I haven't played with him. Obviously, is the best quarterback in the game. I love what he represents as well, which is that all the other Hall of Fame inductee cards, the Urlachers, the Woodsons, the Terrell Davis, click on his 96 there. Oh my God. Click on that 96. It's crazy, man. Oh
ridiculous.
My God.
What I wanted to point out here too, dudes, is you don't have to take them up all the way. I mean, I would recommend it, but if you're waiting for training points or whatever to come in as an option, you can get him up to 93, 94 with chems. The guy is still pretty nasty at 93 overall.
Have a look at his stats on the
use
93. If you scroll down there, what are we looking at here? I mean, oh God.
Still great.
That's crazy, man.
You could probably compare him to like a Drew Brees, just with training points. So if you wanted like a better pocket passer, if you already had the 90 overall and you wanted to put in like 4K training points here.
What's Drew's maximum throw accuracy deep though?
I got him up to like 95 or 96, but that was Chargers theme team, yada, yada, yada. So who knows?
So like this guy goes 99 throw accuracy deep without even needing a single Dolphin in your lineup. I mean, like, come on, like it's crazy. But here's the other thing though, guys. I am saying this card's awesome. Don't get me wrong. If you chose Marino as your quarterback, you probably got laughed at early on. Now you're laughing last. Okay. He who laughs last, laughs loudest. Okay. But this is also a trap card because I feel like Brett Favre's coming, and I feel like Brett Favre's stats are going to be better than this, and I think he's going to be a lot cheaper as well.
It reminds me of Madden 18, 17, when Dan Marino was going for like 100-something thousand coins. He was super cheap, but you threw him in your lineup and he performed great. Somebody, I think it was Buffalo K, that convinced me, hey, try a pocket passer just for a couple weeks, see if you like it. And I was blown away. I was like, everything's meeting the target. Every pass is reaching its receiver. What is this black magic? And he's great. So, I mean, if you guys have Dan Marino, you're a fan, you want to be like, you want to have the best pocket passer in the game, I say go for it. Brett Favre, I do agree, is on his way, and he'll probably be better than Dan Marino. Maybe even a Peyton Manning on his way, who could be better than Dan Marino. But still,
what I'm really, really hoping here is that they drop another pack on the shop that lets us build this Dan Marino for like $50K, like you and I did with Charles Woodson, and anyone watching the show from day one. Everybody was able to build Charles Woodson for basically under 100K, sometimes free.
Yeah.
And I hope they do that again. And if they do, I will be very tempted. Right now, this is a little out of reach for me and a lot of the Madden community because we all have Mahomes, and Mahomes is going so well. Going and getting this Marino right now is a little bit of a stretch, but I want to see, is there a cheap way of doing him? Watch MUT Force, guys, because if we figure it out, we'll be telling you. Because I personally want to see what 99 throw power looks like. I really, really do. So I can't wait. 99 throw accuracy deep, with 99 throw power. I can't wait to see that. I really can't.
Yeah.
So,
and at the beginning of the year, too, I wasn't even considering adding Rod or any of these Hall of Fame guys to the team until we found, a hack in the system in order to get him pretty cheap. I think literally 80K for the 90 overall. And at that time, 90 overall corners were going for like $500,000 coins.
Yeah. 450. 450 was the cheapest. And we were like, do this. People didn't believe us. They did it. They were blown away. Mm-hmm. That's a great limited, man. I love what it means. I love what he is. But a trap card as well, because in a couple of weeks, we are picking December 16th, by the way, guys, the Monday, December 17th to 16th, 17th, beginning of that week, to basically be when the Christmas promo drops. Be ready.
Yep. All right, guys. So there is all the content from this week. Some really good stuff. Now, Trumpetmonkey, before we close out the show, we did want to go over one more thing that we could be seeing as soon Huh?
Two more things.
Two more
things.
Football
Outsiders.
We almost forgot about the. Let's go over here and check it out. We've got the, what are they called, John Muggy? It's escaping
Football
my
Outsiders.
mind. Football Outsiders. Let's take a look at these guys here. Now we're going to start here, because I know Trumpetmonkey's a bit opinionated on this guy. Baker Mayfield. Do we have the stats on these guys on hand as well?
We don't have the stats on these ones just yet, guys. They're going to be in the game tomorrow. The stats were shown on the on the Madden Daily Drop stream earlier today. Let's just get the elephant in the room. I was hyped for this Baker Mayfield because he's going to be under 200K. He's probably going to be under 150K. Okay? And I was hyped for him. And I like his attitude in real life. I love it, actually. I love his attitude in real life. I love what he's doing with the Browns. And I was going to pick this card up and replace Mahomes because I could do it on the cheap and probably still be effective. I might still do that, but his stats are terrible.
They're pretty bad.
They're really bad. So his throw accuracy deep starts at 82. Unless you're running like a crazy Browns theme team, there is no getting this guy to the threshold. So I was a little bit disappointed. I may still pick him up because I think he's going to be like 110K, like Phillip Rivers was. He's going to be dirt cheap.
Now Trumpetmonkey, maybe, and I didn't even tell you this before the show, there might be a reason to wait on that. We might be seeing on the 14th the veteran gauntlet drop, and I think Baker Mayfield could easily see a 94, maybe even a 95 card, where his thresholds could be much easier met at that point.
I'm hoping so. I might still pick him up just for a bit of fun on the stream and for a bit of fun in Weekend League to see how does Baker play. But I kind of just want to see how he goes in head-to-head. But I was so disappointed with the throw accuracy deep in particular because he's been throwing beautiful passes deep.
Yeah.
He's been playing so well in real life. I wanted to see more. But happy for Browns fans. You got the upgrade. He's like the Derek Carr. He's not going to reach the thresholds, but you use him because you love him. So go out and get some.
There you go. Baker Mayfield being the first. Next up, we got Larry Warford. Again, guys, these Saints-themed teams starting to look really good. Because, I mean, again, if you have guards, if you got linemen on your theme team, consider yourself blessed. Because not everyone's got that. I know the Raiders have some nice ones. The Chargers have one good lineman at left tackle, and he's an 87 overall. So you guys want a good theme team. The Saints are starting to stack it on the O-line. Not a bad card here. I don't know the stats on it, but either way, theme teams are going to be looking good.
They're all high 80s. He's a solid card, all right? He's a solid card. Saints theme team, super happy. Probably going to be a really good budget beast right guard as well.
There you go. And budget beast as well, guys. Don't forget the Rising Star. If you're going to be putting up a backup, get the Rising Star instead of this guy. Tight end Nick Vanette coming in for the Seahawks. Seahawks, they've got Jimmy Graham. Do they have anybody else?
This guy, no. This is great for the theme team, except the fact that he's really slow. I believe he has 77 speed.
Does he have good run block? Do you remember?
Not great. 76. I'm going off memory here. Oh my God, how do I remember that? But yeah, so it wasn't fabulous, but decent catching stats. And listen, happy in real life that basically the Seahawks, who I'm a fan of, have a decent tight end. Happy for the theme teams. You're going to want that speed on him though from the theme team.
There you go. Next up, we got Phillip Lindsay. Now, I know this guy is
crazy.
He kind of separates himself from the pack here. He's got some pretty nice stats for a dirty Bronco.
Good. He's a dirty Bronco, but I like him. He's in my fantasy team as well. I'm happy. We got a longtime viewer, El Hombre. Happy for your Broncos theme team here, buddy, because this guy's stock is 93 speed.
Yeah.
That's gnarly. So like he's going to be really hard to get a hold of, like a McKinnon, like really just elusive, tiny back. Pretty cool, man. Like, so 93 speed is all you really need to know about this card.
Yeah, nice card. Again, the Broncos theme team's going to look ridiculous. Next up, the really good news for rookie premieres, 89 overall left guard, Quentin Nelson.
Plus 10 overall. I'm not going to lie, though. I wanted him to have the 91 overall. I did. But the good news, so his stats are all high 90s, guys. It's a really solid card. All high 80s, I should say. Sorry, not high 90s. Jeez. All high 80s. Really solid card. We're not going to know the speed, I think, until tomorrow. I don't think I saw that on the stream. I could be wrong. Solid left guard. You can literally set and forget. I've got Kelechi Osemele. He won't be dethroning Kelechi for Raiders theme team reasons. as well as Raiders chem reasons. But he is a really nice card, and you can't go wrong having him in your lineup. So, like, rookie premier, rejoice.
Rookie premier from last year, guys. They really hit it out of the park. And again, I noticed a lot on head-to-head that depth at the offensive line is way more important than you think. Guys, especially if you like to run it a lot, guys get tired. Guys get tired really fast. So if you can sub in a guy like Quentin Nelson for a couple of snaps, they can become invaluable. So great depth position, great rookie premier, solid card. Next up, Cody Sessenbaugh. Don't know anything about this card, Trumpetmonkey. Go for it.
Not terrible. I can't remember the dude's name. There was someone complaining about there being no corners for the Steelers in their theme team either, which I corrected him on, rightly so, because there are a lot of teams that have a lot worse. Now, this is a solid enough card. He's going to have crazy speed, and I believe he gets up to 90 in either man or zone if you were to put lockdown maxed out. So not a bad card at all.
No, I think, max speed, max zone, like that's pretty good. I wouldn't complain about that at all. Theme teams, that's all you're really asking for. Next up, Mario Addison, right end for the Panthers.
Good card. I believe it's his, I'm going to say power move that goes over 90, 80 speed as well. Not terrible. There are better options at right end, though. There are definitely, like Jerry Hughes is a really good option at right end. But not terrible. Panthers theme teams, rejoice.
Rejoice. Next up, we got the Chiefs, Steven Nelson, cornerback. Corners, as far as I know, the Chiefs team has pretty good depth at defensive back, so this guy's going to be adding to that. What did you remember from the stats on this guy, Trumpetmonkey?
Fast, he's fast. The one thing I don't like about this card, though, is it replaced the Roquan Smith, and I'm so butthurt about that. They tweeted out, Roquan Smith just got an upgrade with the Blitz, so we're going to bring out another card. I was so upset because that Roquan would be so good and so fast. He's already fast. I'm already contemplating putting Roquan instead of Deion Jones in the team. It's a reason I
wouldn't blame you. Yeah, no, I wouldn't blame you. He's a nice card.
I was butthurt. He's a dirty Chief as well. So, look, fast card, happy for Chiefs teams. I think he had 92 speed, but I'm not a fan of the fact that Roquan was taken out.
It really seems like Football Outsiders, its purpose in life right now is to upgrade rookie premieres and to help theme teams. So it could be worse. Now, speaking of rookie premieres, if you guys did Leighton Vander Esch, you're looking real pretty at left outside linebacker right now. This guy is an animal.
LVE. One bone to pick. 88 speed. And everyone was expecting 89 minimum, hopefully 90. Still, if you're running Cowboys theme team, crazy. And with Coach Madden, crazy fast. I
think Trumpetmonkey 88 speed, you can definitely forgive that, especially 89 with Coach Madden, because the dude is like 6'4".
Yeah, you can use her. You can. I mean, you're still better with Shaz, but he's definitely kind of he's like a. Like, you're going to want to be using him, I guess, if you got him in the lineup, because he doesn't have crazy good pass rushing stats or crazy good coverage stats. He's like a little bit of a jack of all trades, but like crazy physical abilities. Like, man, he's my backup left outside linebacker at the moment. What I love is he's going to be able to go from the 85 that he's at right now to a 90 and another chem slot, which is cool. Right, that frees up some more chem slots elsewhere, which is dope.
What might not seem significant to Trumpetmonkey is that, like, I've noticed even at his 85 right now, where he shines for me is special teams. Deion Sanders tries to get away every return, and Leighton Vander Esch is usually the guy that stops him.
If you're playing a lot of head-to-head, you will struggle from time to time. Like, I personally, I'm now squib kicking just about every kickoff. Like, seriously. People are subbing in halfbacks at fullback. So if you're kicking straight to the fullback, it's a really good returner. If you're kicking deep, put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye, because chances are you're giving up a kick return touchdown against the crazy speed Tyreek Hills in prime times. So I squib kick, but if you have to, or you have to punt, then this guy, as you say, is saving your ass. Special teams is important. I like that. But also I've cried myself to sleep a few times. But this is a great card. I'm happy. Chris Jones, also really good block shed. I'm going to go power move on this guy. I think it is one of the pass rushings is over 90 as well, and 93 if I'm not mistaken. Big boy as well. Yeah. This dude's cards have played well for me in the past, even the lower overalls. He's just a big monster in a classic 3-4 sense, but even in 4-3 you can run this dude. He gets it done, guys. He is really good against the run. He
reminds me of like a Javon Curse, you know, like he's not fast, he's not going to like shed super quick, but he's just in the way of everything all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He breaks up a lot of plays. So, man, again, the Chiefs.
Chiefs theme team just got a little bit better again. Yeah. Crazy. Justin Tucker. This dude's so classy. I love Justin Tucker in real life.
Yeah.
He's gonna have the best kicker card in MUT. I don't know if we really have to say anything on his stats. Like he's gonna hit everything. Focus kicker.
If you got the coins, throw focus kicker on him, guys. He might. You can probably throw clutch or focus on this guy. Maybe at 93. I don't know. Let's wait and see. Maybe they do something really cool, like add the ability to add both of them.
That would be awesome. Then you got
Something
your end
like
game
that.
Kicker right here in December. So Justin Tucker, don't forget about him. And then we got a punter, Tress Way. Punters are punters. 93 overall, pretty nice for overalls of your team. Other than that, I wouldn't go spending the bank on
But
Tress
now
Way.
is the time to go and get the October Football Outsiders guys for on the cheap. Go get the punter and the kicker, okay? Colquitt and Myers, because putting focus kicker on your card is so important for head-to-head play, and it will help. It would really, really help you. So get it done.
It's the difference between a win and a loss. Surprisingly, like 80% of the time, it's going to come down to a field goal. You know, you don't want to miss field goals throughout the game. Make sure you get focus kicker. It's very, very important.
True story.
This year. Especially for someone like Trumpetmonkey with crap internet out there in Estonia land. So, guys, if you guys are across the pond, they're invaluable. Go pick them up. So that's the Football Outsiders program. Now, we're briefly going to go over the third thing, Trumpetmonkey, to pay attention for this week. We think this promo could hit as soon as soon as this Monday, okay? If we're looking at Motivator Mondays, this is what to pay attention to for this promo, guys. This is a pretty nice promo, especially this year for theme teams. That's why I wanted to go over it this week, because theme teams in particular could benefit tremendously from a Motivators program.
Yeah, see, and what we're going to do is, guys, we're basically going to admit that we don't know 100% what the Motivators program is going to look like this year, just so we know it's coming, and that we've been predicting that it's coming now for some time. There's a nice little gap between the season ending, like the next 2 weeks, basically. It's the 1st of December. The season ends on the 14th, okay? And we've got no more heavyweights, veterans, or flashbacks. So it's a really nice gap for the Motivators to come in. I think it will be a good time for them to drop Motivators. We don't know what it's going to look like this year, though, whether it's going to be random players selected from teams like we have from last year there, as you're seeing on the screen, or whether or not we're going to have one motivator from each team, whether or not you get to choose the stat that they buff.
That would
Who
be
knows?
incredible.
Maybe the motivators will be a kind of power-up type card.
That would definitely make them more worth it this year. Again, it's different this year.
It's going to be interesting.
Everything's different. Like, take, for example, let's look at this Donald Penn. Donald Penn, 93 overall, which is good at this point in MUT, would add pass block to the whole team. This year it's different because pass block is only a third of what's important to your pass protection on the O-line.
True.
So maybe we see a couple of things that are upgraded. Maybe you get to choose a specific one for your team that you're weak at. It's a lot to think about, Trump. Like there's
and maybe
a lot they could do with
specific. It. Maybe it's team specific as well. You never know.
What would be awesome is that if these cards also added a ×3 team chem, that would make them pretty OP.
Man, that could be really, really dope. And then like ultimately, like I get the feeling they could literally just go. I don't think they're going to go in between. I think they're going to go like extremely customizable or bog standard. Here's +1 pass block to the whole team. I hope they go like crazy with it. And I got a feeling with how creative they've been so far this year that they will. I'm super excited for it. Again, we might be sitting here in a week going, there was no motivators. We're sorry. Sorry. But they might come
what I do want to point out, too, is that if you take a look at this article from last year, Motivators dropped on December 8th of 2017. So if they're going to drop this year, I think it's going to be this upcoming week, if it drops at all. Yeah.
In keeping.
To better explain what this promo is, guys, if you guys are new to MUT or you don't remember from last year, these cards are invaluable to a lot of different teams because they add a specific chem or a specific stat to your entire roster. Yeah. Okay, so Von Miller was a highly coveted card last season because Block Shed was proven to be a very, very usable and very important stat to your D-line. Okay? I think it added +2, Trumpetmonkey, is that correct? +2 to the entire team? Yeah. Okay, so guys like Von Miller, I think Von Miller last year was a power-up as well. That's going to be insane. That's something I didn't even think about. If you got power-ups on the team that also include a motivator stat, that could make them very, very expensive.
Yeah, let's see, guys. I really hope they go one motivator each team, and you get to select what it buffs. Is my gut. I really hope they go crazy with it.
Now on the spot, Trumpetmonkey, on the spot, if there are motivators that improve specific stats, which stat would you be looking for at a motivator position?
Oh, probably throw accuracy deep. Because like that is the one threshold. Even though we know thresholds are kind of fake, it's the one threshold that I really want to tick the box on with Derek Carr in particular. Especially if it was like +2 or +3, it would just be invaluable. So like throw accuracy deep would be pretty sweet. I don't think we're gonna get. Everyone loves the awareness because it takes the overall of the team up as well. I don't think we're going to get the awareness. We didn't get it last year, and we didn't get speed last year either. But I feel like an awareness would be pretty cool. But I don't think we're going to get it. So I'm going to go like throw accuracy deep. I think that would be really, really cool. Then awareness as maybe a wish list as well. What about you?
Well, as far as since this stat will be applied to the entire roster, I'm looking at stuff that works on both offense and defense. So a +2 catch to the entire team could be really nice. Catch in traffic, spec catch. I like it. That kind of stuff applies to the entire roster. So if all of a sudden all your DBs get +2 catch, that's pretty nice as well. I'm thinking, Trumpetmonkey, that if they really want to stand out with this promo and knock it out of the park with a bomb card that's going to be super expensive, give us one that gives +2 speed. What, even if it's just +1 speed, that guy will be going for 1 million coins easy.
Ooh. God, get saving, guys. Get saving. Tune into the accountant. Tune into Buffalo K. Learn how to make 1 million coins a week just flipping Legends cards. Wow, man. There you go.
That would be crazy. That would be absolutely insane. And again, guys, the other players to keep your eye out for when this promo drops, if it drops, are the guys that have power up. Okay, because power-ups is such an important part of MUT this season. If they have plus a motivator's chem on them as well, that could be invaluable to your team for the rest of the year. So, for example, if somebody on my Chargers theme team, let's say a Keenan Allen gets released with motivators, he's a 93 with plus catch on the card. Instantly, I would be copying that card because I want it for the theme team, and it would help the entire roster on my regular team. That makes sense? So make sure when the promo comes out that you're prepared, you know what to look for so that you can grab it before everybody realizes how valuable the card really is. Okay?
That's it.
Good. All right. I think that's going to do it, Trumpetmonkey. I think that was the show. I think we're all done. Are we all done?
I think we're all done now. Yeah, buddy. I think we are.
All right, guys. Well, this has been a good show. Trumpetmonkey, I got to say one more time, congratulations on making partner on Twitch, man. That's huge. You guys have no idea how big that is and how much dedication and hard work it takes to become a Twitch partner. So congratulations again, Trumpetmonkey. 5-6 more times in the chat, man. That's ridiculous. You enjoy that. You sit back and you enjoy the check mark on the name. Because I would go into every chat being like, what's up? What's up? You see the check mark. You see the check mark. You know who's in the chat. There you go, Trumpetmonkey. All right, guys. Well, again, be sure to be prepared for motivators. Keep your eye out. Be prepared. Just do your research and know what you're getting into before it drops. That's how you're going to make the most of every promo. Trumpetmonkey with the number 12s in there.
Rich Gannon.
There you go. I was sitting here like, who is number 12? Gannon, there you go.
Phillip Rivers broke Rich Gannon's completion record this last week, so Phillip Rivers deserves an upgrade.
Trumpetmonkey means a lot to me. We talked before the show that I was like, why didn't Phillip Rivers get an upgrade due to his record-breaking game last week? So thank you. Bottom of my heart. Thank you. All right, guys, you can check us out on Twitter if you want to submit one of your plays of the week for the show. Hit me or Trumpetmonkey or both of us. And hashtag MUTForce. Put hashtag MUTForce in there so we know what you're doing. And I guess that'll do it for us today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you liked what you saw, please hit us up with a like and sub. Trumpetmonkey, how are we still under 3,000 subs?
We're so close to 3,000 subs. It's so close. We gotta get it.
If you guys are a supporter of the show, please hit the like and please hit the sub button. We want to get the show out into the MUTverse. Thank you guys again for joining us. This has been the director and the new Twitch partner, Trumpetmonkey. We'll see you next time. As always, stay frosty.
Last chance. dance, fourth and long, finding the will to bolt up. Bundle up, cause you know we stay frosty. I take my frosty, chocolate, vanilla, or swirl. Mutt Master YouTuber, come on, let's give it a whirl. Mutt Madden Twitch streamer, put the snowman to shame. Staying frosty's the only way we stay alive in this game. They're reffing the match, directors directing the game. Scared of my underdog team, you know them gods will be slain.